beginning of the story, we are shown the time of many years ago. Here we see a boy named Friend, who was a weather observer, that is, one who knows the weather conditions. We come to know that the government here wanted to find out about the weather of an island from him. That is why it chooses Friend for this work, that he should be sent there and found out about the weather for about a year, and now Friend is left on that island through a ship. From here, Friend had to keep giving news about the weather to the government, and now a house is set up for him, where he had to spend the whole year here. Then he sees a lighthouse there. Seeing this, Friend along with the captain of the ship moves towards that lighthouse. When they go inside and look, there is a man there who used to live in the lighthouse. It is known that his name is Gruner. The captain of the ship asks him that where is the first boy who came here to tell about the weather? We have to take him back with us. The man tells him that he died due to some disease. Then the captain asks him where his dead body is. Then he tells him that he had gone out somewhere in a state of illness and did not return. It is possible that he might have died by drowning in the sea. Hearing such words, the captain leaves from there, but before leaving, he gives his gun to his friend and tells him that there is danger on the island and you should take care of yourself. After they leave from there, the friend comes inside his cabin. There he finds the diary of weather survey behind him. He sees that in that diary there was a sketch of the same lighthouse, which he had just seen, and along with that he gets to see the drawing of a strange creature. The friend thinks that maybe he used to live alone, that is why he must have made such sketches. Well, he goes to sleep again, and as soon as it is morning, he gets busy in his work. When it was night, he felt at his door that there was someone there. As soon as he goes near his door and tries to see who it is, then he puts his hand inside from under that door. It seemed that it was some strange animal which was trying to enter inside. Seeing this, Friend gets very scared and goes to the basement to save himself. Due to fear, he spends the whole night in the same basement, and after waking up in the morning, when he comes out of his house, he finds strange footprints on the ground which were going towards the sea from outside his house. When he could not understand anything about this, he came to the lighthouse, that is, to the same Gruner who lived here. But Gruner does not open the door for him, and he tells him that you should have gone back with those people. Friend now started feeling that the creatures who had come to his house last night can come today also. That is why he makes wooden boundaries outside his house, so that it becomes very easy for him to save his life. And when he comes inside his house and looks, he finds a big rifle and many bullets lying there, due to which he gets a little courage. Now, as soon as, when it was night, those creatures started coming again. To save his life, Friend starts firing at them, but those creatures were in large numbers, so Friend sets fire to the wood kept around his house so that they could not cross him. But Friend sees that the door of his house catches fire. Seeing this, Friend gets scared that his whole house may burn to ashes, so he comes out of his house and sees that due to the fire, all the creatures have fled from there. But Friend's whole house burns. In the morning, Friend sees that Gruner has come out to fill water. Then a female creature comes to Friend. He starts thinking that maybe she has attacked me. So to save himself, he points a gun at her. Then Gruner also comes there and says that leave her. She will not say anything to you. And as soon as Gruner calls the creature to him, she agrees to his words. Here Gruner tells Friend that if you want, you can stay in my lighthouse, because Gruner had a lot of food along with accommodation. That creature was also with him. Here Gruner tells him that this creature tried to attack me, but I trained it very well, and now it does whatever I say. That is, it stays with me like my pet and takes care of my things. Here the friend asks Gruner that if you want, you can go with my ship. You could have done this, but why did you not do this when you knew all this very well? Replying to his words, Gruner says that I do not want to go to that world. This is my own world. I am the king here. I can live as I wish. But on hearing this, his friend tells him that it is okay. You stay here, but as soon as any oyster comes here, I will signal them to take me along with them. Gruner says that no ship is going to come here. Yes, sometimes it happens that some wandering ship comes here. One of them was your ship, and while it is going to come after a year, Gruner tells him that you need not worry. These creatures attack only at night and not during the day. That is why you have to keep yourself a little safe at night. Now Gruner leaves that creature on the roof. Then it starts crying in a strange way. As soon as it cries, many strange-looking creatures start coming there and start attacking the lighthouse. Here we see Gruner attacking those creatures. He starts firing at the creatures and killing them. He asks his friend to shoot as well, but he did not have the courage to kill them, and he falls unconscious there. On the other hand, Gruner keeps fighting with those creatures the whole night, and in the morning, he wakes up his friend and says that if you want to live here, you have to fight with these creatures. Make yourself strong and try to kill them. After which, he sends his friend out to get water. After coming back, he sees that both his friend and the female are together. Gruner feels very strange after seeing this, and then all three of them start eating. It is night again, and the same creatures start coming again, and now his friend was also shooting at them. Seeing this, Gruner quickly closes the inner door and leaves his friend outside to fight them alone. His friend keeps firing at those creatures the whole night and kills them. In the morning, we see that despite living together, things were not going well between Gruner and his friend. They just lived here. Now it becomes night again, and we see that those creatures do not come here tonight. Then friend tells Gruner that maybe they are scared after seeing both of us, and now they will not come here because they have come to know that we can fight them. Then Gruner says no, we had just reduced them by killing them, and they are increasing their generation, after which they will attack us. Then we see that the creature who was living with them, friend, starts feeling pity for her, that she is living away from her family. Here he names her Amaris. Many nights pass like this, and no creature attacked them. That is why these people become very calm. Both of them sit together and start playing chess. And tonight, these people had not even lit the light outside the lighthouse. Then suddenly, many creatures attack them. In that attack, Gruner's leg gets badly injured, but both of them survive. Then that creature Amaris is healing Gruner's leg by licking it, because there was such a thing in his mouth, i.e. his saliva, which could cure any kind of wound. Now friend was standing on the seashore when he sees a ship. He runs and brings a flare gun so that he can signal them that he needs help. But before he could fire the flare gun, Gruner stops him because he did not want anyone to come here at all. But friend wanted to get out of here as soon as possible. That is why he starts hitting him, that why did you not let me fire the gun? Seeing this, Amaris also attacks Gruner, due to which Gruner gets very angry and he starts hitting Amaris. When Amaris comes to know that friend wants to leave from here, she takes him to a place where there is a ship. Friend becomes very happy to see that ship, and he tells Gruner about this. Then he tells him that I already knew about this ship. He also tells him that it is Portuguese. People had a ship, and when they came here, these creatures pulled them all inside the sea and did not give them a chance to reach the island. And he also tells him that I found some dynamite bombs on the shore of their ship, but all of them were damaged. Then friend tells Gruner that let's go and search that ship. Maybe we will find something from there. Then Gruner says that I do not want to take interest in this, so you go. Friend tells him that you just go with me and pump oxygen up. Stay, and I will go inside the water myself, and if we get dynamite, then we will be able to kill many creatures at once. But Gruner was not ready to accept his point. Now the next day, we are shown that there is America in the sea, and friend was also there. That's why both of them start bathing in the sea together. Gruner was also watching all this, so he starts feeling jealous. Then, when friend comes to the lighthouse, Gruner tells him that, okay, I am ready to go with you to that ship, after which those people start walking towards that side, and friend starts telling Gruner that if I pull the rope 3 times, it means that I need your help. Here we see that friend goes under the sea, and luckily, he finds many boxes of dynamite there. He starts giving the boxes to Gruner one by one. Then the children of those creatures come there. Friend falls there in fear and pulls his rope 3 times, thinking that maybe Gruner will pull me up. But Gruner does not do this intentionally, because now he did not want to save her. That is why friend opens his suit and starts coming up, and then they leave from here with the dynamite. After reaching the lighthouse, he places that dynamite around it. But the worst thing was that after planting it, no creature came for a week. After this, we see that winter had also come to this island. Snowfall had started all around, and Gruner wanted to kill all those creatures before that. That is why he was always ready to see when those creatures would come, and when would I blast this dynamite. Now nothing is understood here. Then Gruner gets very angry that what game are they playing with us? To vent his anger, He goes to the female creature and starts hitting her. Then friend stops him from behind. Gruner was very jealous that how did they become such a good friendship? Gruner tells him that tonight, if any creature comes to me, then you will tell me, and I will immediately blow them up with dynamite, then, friend. He was taking care of those creatures by staying at the door, and here at night, Gruner brings that female creature to the roof and tells her to cry and scream, so that the creatures come here hearing her voice, and she starts crying on his saying. Hearing her crying voice, the rest of the creatures start coming there. As soon as they come, all the creatures attack friend, but somehow he saves his life and comes back to the lighthouse, and at the same time, Gruner blasts that dynamite, due to which all the creatures are killed, and both of them also get very injured. On searching Amaris, she was not seen anywhere because she had left from there. The next day, we see that many creatures have come there with Amaris. Here, Friend realizes that these creatures never wanted to fight with them. They just wanted to grind, but because of Gruner's power, because he wanted to kill them, so they also attacked him in their defense, when suddenly Gruner appears there. He comes and points a gun at Amaris and orders him to go inside, but Amaris was very angry with him for killing those creatures. She does not listen to him and starts looking at him angrily. Seeing this, Gruner could not believe his eyes, and he starts talking like a madman that what has happened, and with this, he goes inside the lighthouse. Now outside, Friend gives a safe made of bones to the child of that creature. That child is still looking at it when Gruner fires at him, and that child dies right there. Now it is night, and all the creatures had gone back to the sea, and as soon as Friend comes inside, Gruner and he start fighting fiercely. Gruner was about to kill him when Friend calls him by his real name and says that I know you. You are there. You came here before me to tell about the weather. You are also a weather forecaster like me. Hearing this, Gruner gets scared because he did not want anyone to know his reality, or else he would have been called back. Now, because his mind had gone crazy anyway, he goes outside the lighthouse and all the creatures kill him by biting him. Now his friend was left alone here. 1 year had passed since he was living here. Then, some people and the captain of the ship come there, and with them was another weather observer, who was going to work here in his place. Friend's condition had become very bad. It was seen that his beard and hair had grown, so these people think that maybe this is Gruner, who works at the lighthouse, and Friend also remains silent here because he did not want to tell them about his reality. When those people ask him about Friend, then he gives them the same answer which Gruner had given, that he had some disease, and he died. Now here Friend was also feeling the same way, as Gruner also felt here. He was living peacefully here, because no creature said anything to him, and he was liking this life a lot. And then the captain of the ship says that this place should be searched, and then we see that Amaris runs and jumps inside the sea, which shows that both of them were living together here and there was no one here to trouble them. That is why Friend did not want to leave from here. With this lovely story ends here.